Hi, Alvaro.
Hey, man. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. How are you doing? Fine. I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing?
Great. Nice.
All good. Awesome. So let's get into this. Well, whatever you guys decide to go with, let me know. Yeah, sure. Are we ready, man? It's about the App Center. Yeah. How do you want to proceed with this? So, who's gonna set? Because we, as I mentioned, we have like 80 to 90 leads per day new coming in to Reddit. So like it's a very high amount of leads, and we're finding a way to actually get these leads consistently. So we need a setter to know that it's going to be like all day, or like a few. We will of course scale to a few setters in order to make sure that we have setters like 24 hours. Nevertheless, for now, like I need to prioritize having a setter that's going to maximize all the opportunities that we have, because every single lead is an opportunity. Like sometimes you get caught up with quantity, and when you have a lot of quantity, it's like you don't focus on each lead personalized, but of course each lead is an opportunity to close deals. So yeah, I mean that's the priority, and if we can and if you guys have the solution for the setter, I mean we have all the documents ready, we have all the steps by steps, we have all the scripts, so it's just plug and play. Right. So so if the scripts are ready, so we can do it. I mean we had an experience of doing this because in this country we call it as community management. So what we do is we handle the incoming queries and the leads that's coming in. Then we nurture those leads and we try to convert those leads into certain CTA. That's what we do. We have been doing for about 5 to 6 years, and some of our team members have been doing this. But I'd like to actually know that what is the process that we will go through? Because do we need to answer queries? Then we have to continue the communication, and then we try to make them understand about the products. Then promote the products, and then we try to convert those leads into some CTA. Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry, it's much easier. Like we have a very easy and seamless process. So the process is as follows. All these people that we're having inquiries from are people that are looking for or job opportunities or different ways to actually improve their skill sets. Okay, so what we have is for now, we have an AI influencing, which is actually what we're doing with the profile of Victoria, but it's like more influencing and so on, how to build AI influencers and monetize them, and because it's the future in this realm. So, and of course, how to create content. So all the content that we have and all the content guides that we have, like all this type of content can also serve as commercials for businesses and so on. So we teach them how all this process works, and it's a course, and it's like a Google Drive with a lot of products, and we will start also implementing some more general like automations and how to implement it with different niches and so on and so forth. But the process is very simple. So we receive all these inquiries through Reddit. They send us DMs, they send us a request through messages and so on. We have like right now 250 requested messages, and in WhatsApp we have like plus 60 conversations that are already started up. So we have a lot of leads that are just there ready to close. And of course we don't have any other let's say ad yet activated, because we have a lot of leads, so we already expect more leads unless all these leads are taken care of. So that's the main thing. But then once in Reddit, we then transition the conversation to WhatsApp. Because Reddit has some limitations, so we then ask them like different messages. Hey, please send me your WhatsApp. That way we can ask you a few questions and evaluate your process. We have 20 different sentences related to the WhatsApp message that Reddit doesn't see as like a spam. If you send like 20 different messages with the same meaning, like the spam filters from Reddit, like you can forget about it. So that's good. And then once we have them in WhatsApp, it's just follow the sequence of first we see them if they can be an interesting profile for our businesses. We have multiple companies, so we're always looking like for AI people. We're always looking for social media managers. Like we need people in this realm. But also if they're like people that are interested, which are all of them, in improving their skill sets and having some type of practical knowledge, which is this AI influencing thing, which is related to what we post on Reddit, then we tell them like, hey, we don't want you to go with empty hands. We have this, which is the actual training that we give our employees, and the step-by-step that we give an employees. Like you can have this, and then we sell them the influencer program. So at the end of the day, it's like a less than 24 hours even from completely cold lead to actually having the chance to close it. And we've seen averaging like 10 to 20 and sometimes even 30% conversion rate. So that's a pretty big number if you do the math with the amount of leads that we have. Until now, the sellers that we had managed less leads, because of course like they were like 2 to 4 hours per day and so on. But then we hit like something that works, and now we're having like dozens and dozens of applications per day. So we need to make sure that we can manage the volume. Like I'm not interested in having a lot of leads if I'm not able to close them. I prefer to have 3 leads and close the 3 of them than having 100 leads and just like for ego boosting or whatever. So yeah, that's the process. Again, we have all the documents that explain this step by step, and then with different scripts and objection handling and so on. So I don't know if you guys have any questions, but you can send. I think I have your emails. I will just give you access to the Google Drive that we have.
Sure. That sounds really interesting, and it sounds that it's quite familiar to us, kind of work. I would like to show you our previous work relating to this. I mean, I would like to know that what we are selling. We are selling a course, basically. It's a course.
So it's an AI influencer creation course. So I can give you access to this, guys. So it's a step-by-step on, do you guys know Emily Pellegrini?
Yes.
She's an influencer, AI influencer that was like in Forbes and so on and so forth. So it's an AI influencer that we created in like the group.
Emily?
Yeah, Emily Pellegrini by a group.
Wow.
So we're a few guys, like a few friends and so on. There's some people in Australia and in the US and so on. But we all have this knowledge and like work together. You know, we were friends and we just created this stuff because it was funny and it was fun. But apparently, you know, there's some demand. So whatever. But the main thing is that Emily Pellegrini was just a test to see how the market reacted to like having an AI influencer. And you can access the social media of Emily Pellegrini. Like, it's not that good. Like, quality is not that good. It's much more improvable.
It's open
Yeah, like there's no highlight stories, there's absolutely nothing. And then, for example, with Victoria had 100 more posts and like 1 million followers. Victoria will be, with the profile that we have right now, will be like 10 times better. So it's just like knowing, trying to humanize the AI person. Of course, we always mention that's AI, because if not, we can get in some compliance things and so on, but that's always covered. But yeah, that's the main thing. So we teach them how they can build this AI influencers, and even, you know, there's a lot of realms that you can go with. You can monetize your AI influencer, you can sell them to companies and make them like advertising personas for Nike or for Zara, for small businesses or whatever. So there's a lot of realms that they can explore, and that's the main thing. And most of them, of course, they see the opportunity with AI, with influencing and so on, and they want to hop in. So I'll give you access to all documents and of course the course and so on. And again, like I mentioned, just to finish, since we saw that we had all this demand, the idea was like, if we can convert a good amount, of course, then the next question will be how we can give even more value to these guys. And yes, the main answer will be just like increasing the scope that we have of the things that we teach, because we have a lot of knowledge in AI, not just and in processes, not just like in influencer and all that stuff, which is very eye-catching and it's very converting. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that they can learn, like how to create videos for, well, that's actually the influencer, but how to create different things with AI, how to prompt correctly, like what's the future of AI and talent. Like, there's a lot of things that we can touch and to expand the course in. So if we see that we start converting correctly, like we can start pumping up content for this course very fast and make it not just an AI influencer course, but like an AI in general course, and make it like, hey, if you want to improve your like, if you want to improve your skill set, make sure that you can provide more value to the company you're already working with and so on and so forth. Like, it's a really no-brainer, and we provide a lot of value. So that will be the next step, but just to make sure that you guys understand
the
idea behind it.
So what is the price point for this course at this moment? Like, for what we are trying to convert?
Great question. So it's pretty low ticket. The main price is $249, so $249 one time. No retainers, nothing. Just to make sure that we can test the waters and we can see, let's say, if with this AI influencing and with this price point and with the strategy that we have, like we can have a longevity strategy, because of course all the leads that buy from us, once we improve the course, we can upsell them pretty easily to a monthly membership or whatever, if we have a curated community and so on. So, but of course, for those strategies, you first need, you know, the cash flow in business.
Right.
So yeah, the main idea is right now $249, but then at the end of the day, it's an info product. So like $1 is profit, you know. So if they cannot afford the $249, then we can give them access to the course for less price. $249 will be the ideal price, because at the end of the day, it's worth like much more, and you guys will see it. But then if someone offers us like $99 for the course, like if they tell us that $249 is too much, but we see that someone that wants to learn and really like needs, that really doesn't have the money and so on, and it's something that would help them. I mean, I think that not selling the course just because of money would be something pretty, I don't know, I'm not that kind of person, you know, so
great.
So we can adapt to whatever the budget is, and of course profit-wise it's better for us, of course, like, let's not lie. Nevertheless, I think that we're helping. It's like a win-win for everybody. So we have 4 main price points, so it's like $249, $199, $149, and then $99, which are the typical. Less than $99, we sometimes sold it for $49, but like, it's really not that, like, we can sell it for much more. Like, it's not worth that little, but sometimes we have like a father of 3 who really wants it, like it's from Kenya or from Uganda, and he's really trying to make it, like, of course you can have it, like, why not? So yeah, then we sometimes give it for free if we think so, but that's not the main focus here. So yeah, I'm going to give you access to the course and also to the documents, internal documents. I don't know if you need anything more.
Okay, and so when we'll be working, so what action will call it a conversion? So when the buy, it is a conversion?
Yeah, so I mean, the process that we usually have until now is just like, we send them the conversion message, and it's really a yes or no. And if it's a yes, we send them the payment link, and they pay instantly. And if it's a no, like, we try to handle the objection. And if it's really a no, and we cannot like lower the price, and it's really like, hey man, I don't want it, then yes, that's it. No, so since we don't need like to hop in calls to make the conversions, I just send the link and that's it. It's really like same day sales, so it just.
So I just like to have this. Can I have just 2 or 5 minutes of your time? I mean, just to show
whatever.
So I just want to show that the kind of things that we have done, not exactly this one, but you know, the number of handling queries, the number of inquiries that we handle, and you know, the things that we have done. So you might have some ideas to incorporate in the future. So I'll be just sharing my screen, and I'll be just taking your 5 minutes of time.
For sure, whatever you need.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah, sure. So this was the brand that we have worked for. It was back in 2022. We have basically it was in the Facebook, but our one will not be in the Facebook. Our one will be in the Reddit, or then we'll probably be taking out from the WhatsApp. So this was the maintenance that we have done. The total responsiveness was 99%, and the response rate was 2023. So I'll just go with the numbers. Total, the messages that we have received is like it's humongous. It's 50,000 queries a month, and it was in layers. And then we have then we also report this with other things, and we also calculate the sentiment analysis. Then you understand the positivity, the negativity, and the neutralism on the product. Then we actually suggest the owner, in this case you, that okay, we have this much of positivity, this much of negativity, and this much of neutralism in this product, and this is the place where we can work. So previously we have done this sort of things before. So it's just to make you understand that yes, I think we'll be able to do it. So the general queries were 42%. These are the different graphs that we have gathered from all the queries, and we strategize those data for future these market strategies and other things. And here's the I was looking at her.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So and just one more thing. I'll just telling about the Victoria. Let's talk about a little about Victoria.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Just yeah. So what we were doing, we were actually thinking in a broader state.
So Nasib, can you please just open the PDF that I sent to you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not yet. Just a minute, please.
Okay.
Oh, this one.
Don't worry, no rush.
Oh, yes. So yeah, this was the program that we were. This is the thinking process still going on. We'll be just sharing it with you by max tomorrow, hopefully. So initially, what we were thinking of about the lead generation, that currently we have this, we have her in our Instagram, and we are collecting the leads and we are sending them to the WhatsApp. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we were thinking about, we could add some more of the lead gen funnel. We can add some more elements to the funnel, so we can get some more. The ultimate goal is to have more people in the WhatsApp group, and so that the conversion rate is much better.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so currently we have the strategy on TikTok and Instagram. Yes, there are a lot of changes and a lot of additions that we want to actually make in the current strategy. And then we also can have Telegram channels, and which actually works really good. Even from non-European countries, they actually go into Telegram and they search for things, and they actually search for TPVs, the videos, the content that they're looking for. Then we can also have a community in Reddit, because Reddit is a good place, and we can have some genuine traffic from here. And also,
I saw
those are NFSW subreddit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like even to hire people, like to whatever, like
right.
it's amazing, really.
Yes, of course. And and the genuine people are always there in the Reddit. The real people. It's not in general social media, Facebook, like there are a lot of pseudo people, with pseudo names and other things. But in Reddit, we see some genuine people here out there. And then we can also use Craigslist. And there are some other publisher platforms that we were actually thinking about. Then we can bring all of them to the WhatsApp group. Then from WhatsApp group, we can share them, take them to the to other the VIP group, and then we can actually promote our
ultimate offers. Right.
Right. The social media engagement is like just the same that we have already said. It's reels, IG stories, posting, live stream, chatting, comments. These are the examples, and the monetization will be as mentioned. We have just tried to visualize things, and in order to have, and these are the computers that we have got for Victoria currently. So
available agreeing.
Available agreeing, and there are a lot more. You can check this one out. Lucy, Aitana. Let me just open them and.
Yeah, I know most of them.
Yes,
or friends of mine created them, or like there's some connection.
Yes, so you know what? What we were thinking about, we can add some more identification to. We are actually, it's not there in the slide. What we were actually thinking about, we can add some more identification to the model.
Some signature movement or some signature attitude.
Yes.
Okay, I see you. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. So something like identifies her.
Right.
Like something like people can relate to, like it's humanizing and it's. I got you. Okay.
Right.
And we can create that with no problem. Like what were you thinking about? Like you mentioned movement. Or what were you thinking about?
For example, we were just having a brainstorming session with about Victoria, and we were thinking about like, what if most of the posts should be coming down from the stairs, from the stairs, or there are some models, I know what I mean, and there are some models that actually flaunt their thighs, some parts of the bodies which is more attractive to instead of just from the upper part of the boobs part of the things. So
of course.
Some extinguishers that yes, this is she. So this is what we can do, and we can also. Can we have like various accounts in Facebook and Instagram?
Sorry?
Can we have various accounts of Victoria in Instagram.
Of course.
So, each of the accounts will have some particular identity movements. Suppose, for example, one identity should be only on yoga, the steam paste of yoga, and all those things that can be in one account. They can be, with bikinis.
Okay. So it can be like Victoria. Yeah, like we can give her, for example, like from now on she's a yoga professor because she decided to, and she's now starting to post like yoga session photos in another profile. I think that's what you mean, no? And then we can have another profile which is like cooking, and then we put like whatever images while she's cooking or fucking whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
More or less, but with different things. But because some people want bikini, some people want women cooking, some people want that. So we can also target them. This profile will be existing there. We'll be working on this profile for sure. But if there are multiple profiles in the Instagram of her, in different genre, in different, what I mean. So we can approach more people and from Telegram and Instagram, and then we can get them all into WhatsApp group, and it will be easier for us to, if we, so we can, because we are partnering in this, so we are beginning to create a massive audience here. Like,
that's the main thing.
Yes,
like that's the main thing. Yeah, correct. I mean, the thing is, like, because of course we need to manage like traffic and audience, and managing multiple accounts. What's the approach here to grow those accounts? Because they're going to start with 0 followers. I mean, of course we can buy some followers, like we can buy like 300 followers to not make it like super from 0 or whatever. But like, what would be the strategy? Like, tag those new accounts from the account that we're growing, and because we're going to have so much engagement, then we're going to drive that engagement to the other accounts, and then like simultaneously like post viral content in the other accounts to go, like, I suppose that's going to be the strategy, true?
Yeah, sure. So exactly that's what our thought was, and we will also have an OF account of her, so we can also monetize. We can also work on those things also. But
OnlyFans. Sorry to interrupt you. Like OnlyFans, we need to have a little bit of caution. We should use FanView because FanView lets you have like an AI person monetizing over there. But if OnlyFans, like one of the restrictions of OnlyFans it's not AI people. Or AI generated things, and if we have had like 10 or 20 accounts from AI generated people in OnlyFans, and or on month 1 or month 3 or like on year 1, they go with your money and they just close your account and it's fucked up. So FanView, which works exactly the same, and they have like lower rates and so on, like it's equally as fine.
Right. So we can put some more prioritization on our FanView. Yeah, exactly. So by tomorrow we'll be actually providing you with a holistic idea to actually increase the audience and of course the conversions, and of course. If we can add some more, like for example, this crypto-friendly payment systems like Binance, for example, then we can also target. Then we can.
I mean, we can add whatever we need, we can add it. So if we need automations, if we need different payments, if we need whatever it's needed, we can add it to make sure that we succeed in this, which is the priority. So
fantastic. So what's now, in this place, we are from Dhaka, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, all these places. We have people like ants, millions of people. We have like ants, a bunch of people inside just public.
And the main thing is, those people are frustrated. The main thing is.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah.
So it will be easier for us to get to them, and if we have an easier payment method, and the guys who are actually doing the digital thing, the internet thing, the shopping things, they often use Payoneer, they often use Binance, the Indians, they use Binance a lot. Even in Bangladesh, it's coming up, Payoneers and other payments. So if we can make it easier for them to pay, I think it's going to be a blast.
Then I'm up for it. You guys know the market. We have the structure ready, so I mean, I think it can be very interesting, for sure. So let's do it. What's the next step? So I'm going to share with you the course that we have right now. And remember, have in mind that the plan is whenever we have like 50 to 100 sales, like, hey, let's hire some more people for the content team and let's create like amazing AI content for this course, and maybe even like having some upsells for the course and having higher tickets, like, because we're going to start providing very serious value, and we're going to have a lot of people in the pipeline. So that's the dream of every single business. And then I'm going to also share with you the internal docs, to which you guys have the structure, the scripts, and so on. And from there, I don't know when you had planned to begin, but like, everything's ready. So I can send you the access to Reddit, I can send you the access to WhatsApp, everything.
So we are just let us go through it. We'll just start from like today or tomorrow. But actually, we can just start right away.
Yeah.
So
tomorrow.
So we can just start off. Not a problem. Let us just go through the course, training, and everything. So we understand the communication. So what after what. We should understand the steps first. So the first step, second step, if say yes, then what? Then if say no, then what are the process? Then the process that is being followed. Then we can actually start right away. And even after we start, if we have some more ideas that it might convert well, we'll of course share with you. Of course. Yeah, always.
Lovely. Sounds good. Then I'm going to send it over through email. I'm going to give you guys access to the drive through email. And yeah, I think that's everything.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lovely. Then guys, have a great night ahead, and let's speak tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, have a great. Yeah, sure. See you tomorrow.
Sure.
Enjoy. Bye.